Diner. Waitress. Cops and kids 5 under eat for free. Me, discreetly nudging my 6-year-old. My 6-year-old. I'm a police. I mean, they got it. They're smart. What can I say? That's a pretty smart kid right there. They know what it is they needed to say. Special thank you to all of my YouTube members and patrons for supporting the channel and supporting my content. How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to another subreddit video. Today we are going to be returning to r/wholesome memes. Now, ignore the fact that I am totally wearing makeup and I definitely wasn't too lazy to put that on today, and also that I am definitely not filming this at 10 PM on a random weekday because I wanted to get this video done so that I wouldn't have to record and edit on Leo's birthday, which will already have come by the time this video is out. Just ignore all of that, but definitely don't ignore the fact that I will be live in 2 hours as of this video coming out. Now that we've covered all of that, wholesome memes, let's take a look, shall we? My kid just texted me hot dog emoji. It's code for I want to come home but I want it to be your fault. Any random emoji when we're not texting each other will work. He was supposed to be staying the night with a friend, so I was concerned when I got this text after I've already gone to bed. I called him and told him, you were supposed to unload the dishwasher before you left. Now you've lost your privilege of spending the night. I'll be there in 5 minutes. Have your stuff gathered up. He got in the car and I asked what's up. He said his friend's grandpa was making him feel uncomfortable, but he didn't know how to tell the friend he wanted to leave. Then he thanked me for getting him out of there. So obviously not a very wholesome scenario. However, it is wholesome that they have this kind of code and that the mother and kid have this kind of relationship. And like any parents out there, having a code or a system like this is actually a really, really good idea. And like you should definitely do something like this so that if there's a scenario that your kid wants out but doesn't want to be judged for, they can message you about it. So parents should do this. 6-year-old niece walked into my bedroom last night. Is this your bedroom? Yes. Where does Uncle Skylar sleep? Me, prepared to explain gay people exist. He sleeps here too. I meant what side of the bed. Oh, that side. He has a lot more pillows than you. Kids, you know, they don't judge. If they aren't told that they need to judge people for something, they won't judge people for it. The 6-year-old innocence. You clearly need more pillows though. Like, just saying. You need more pillows. Had a crush on Ben after seeing him in my class. Strategically attended a party I knew he'd be at, approached him and said, hey, you're in my psych class. And his drunk ass responded with, yeah, you're hot as f***, and now we're in love. You know, that's one way of meeting someone and that's one way of falling in love. I hope only the best. It sounds like you had great chemistry and it sounds like you really kicked it off. You both like each other. It's always a good start. I was playing FIFA 19 with some random dude online and he was using his headset. He probably forgot to turn it off. So I was leading 3-0 at halftime and I heard him say, if I win, will you sleep over? And a girl replied, yes, but you won't win. I had to let bro win 5-3 for the culture. What a man. What a man. What a bro, you know? He's taking that L just to give that guy the W, you know? Or, hear me out. What if the guy that forgot to take off his headset actually deliberately left it on, and this was a plan that he had with the girl who was there, and he was just trying to boost his FIFA score, and he was like, right, if I'm losing, I've got this plan. I ask you to sleep over and you say yes if you win, and hopefully they're listening. And you know, it worked if that was the plan. My smart ass of a brother told me he was coming home for Christmas as a surprise, and I have been so stressed keeping it a secret. Then he shows up and I look around waiting for the big reaction. He had told everyone he was coming, but to keep it a secret from everyone else. That's genius, you know? That's pretty smart and pretty funny. And like, if any of you are ever visiting family that live in another country because you moved abroad or whatever, I think you should do this because that's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. My Snapchats versus my boyfriend's Snapchats. My boyfriend's so cute. He bought me Starbucks while I dye my hair. Went to Area 51. Got me my alien. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Kind of sounds like something me and Leo would... like the difference between me and Leo, like... Was just petting my boyfriend's dog, and he said, I'm so glad you like her. And I was like, of course, how could I not like her? She's so cute. And my boyfriend was like, no, I'm talking to my dog. It would be really awkward if my dog didn't like you. That's pretty relatable. It's pretty relatable and pretty accurate though. Like if you got a pet, like a dog, and they don't like your partner, like I don't know if that's gonna work out. It's just the way it is. Like I've definitely been adopted by Koshak, Leo's lizard, so you can tell it's working out. When I was at the lake, there was a group of college guys jumping off a cliff, and they were all giving this one dude in their group crap for wearing a life jacket when no one else had one on. And he goes, quit it, I pinky promised my girl I would wear it. And I think about that a lot. And you know, they're clearly meant for each other and they're clearly doing great. Like respect to that guy for not taking it off with all the pressure of his peers because he promised his girl he would, you know? Respect to that dude. My boyfriend is so fucking corny. He asked me if I knew how to whistle, so of course I made the whistle face, and then he kissed me. You and your dumb flirt tactics, I love you. I actually saw this post a while ago. I can't remember how long ago, but a fair while ago, and like naturally thought I'd try it on Leo, and he just saw through it. He just completely saw through the ruse, busted me. I don't know how he knew, but he knew. Maybe he'd seen it before, but he knew. One time I met a small autistic child at the vet and told him I'm autistic too. Then he asked if he could pet the kitten I had with me, and I said yes. When he was done petting her, his mum told him to say thanks, and he thanks the kitten. You know, but he's not wrong. He made the right move here. It was the kitten that let him pet the kitten, you know, and he thanked the kitten for it. So these kids are smart is what I'm saying. All of these kids, they're pretty smart. They understand. When I was diagnosed with HIV 24 years ago, I doubted I would live to 50. Today I turned 55. The drugs that keep me alive also mean I can't pass HIV on. HIV changed. Tell everyone. And honestly, like, I doubt the guy that made this post is ever gonna see this, but like, you're looking good. You're looking really healthy, and like, I wouldn't have guessed you were 55. In all honesty, like, you are looking healthy and fit and like great. You are looking great. That's the best way I can describe it. You look great. So honestly, like, yeah, I'm super happy that your life is going great, that you are surpassing your own expectations. Like, that's amazing. That's genuinely amazing. A plumber did work for a 91-year-old grandma with cancer, and his invoice is now going viral. Call out to boiler, high pressure and leaks. Amount, 0. Lady is 91 years of age, acute leukemia, end of life care. No charge for this lady under any circumstances. We will be available 24/7 to help her and keep her as comfortable as possible. Mad respect to this guy. Like, seriously, he is costing himself money by doing this. He's costing himself time and money, and like, to make someone's life better. Like, mad respect to this man. There's not a lot of people that would do that. Genuinely, like, it's kind of sad that not a lot of people would do that, but it's true. So like, mad respect to this guy that did do that. Genuinely. At a wildlife rehab facility, I met 2 crows that said "core" in a human accent. They said it like a human reading the word "core" aloud. The tech shook her head and said, "They're making fun of us. People say core to them all day, so they've started impersonating us." I love crows. Crows, genuinely so funny. Like, crows and ravens, corvids in general, it's not like super widespread knowledge that they can talk like parrots and parakeets and stuff. They have to be, they have something called like being tongue-tied, or they have to have their tongue loosened, or I can't remember what it's called. There's a phrase for it, but you can train like corvids to speak and mimic speech and stuff, which I think is amazing. And I love that the crows like mock people by saying core back to them. I think that's hilarious. I just want this lady to succeed with every fiber of my being. Wanted to borrow an orange cat. Wanted to borrow an orange cat for 24 to 48 hours. To have a lasagna dinner with Garfield loving 4-year-old and 2-year-old children. We will return cat happy and cared for. Cat will not be required to eat lasagna if I can't say that word. If you don't want them to. Please no feral cats. And please take your cat back at the end. Not looking to adopt. Thank you. An increasingly desperate but not crazy mum of 2 with no friends that own orange cats. Please, somebody contact this woman and let her borrow your cat. I agree with the person who posted this. I want this lady to succeed. I just do. I just do. And the final post. The fact that a random couple ran into Keanu Reeves in a hotel lobby, invited him to their wedding, and he put on a suit and joined is proof he really is the one. I can't imagine any other celebrity that would do this. Like, that's such a Keanu Reeves thing to do, and that is so wholesome. Like, genuinely, I can't imagine any other celebrity going along with this, but Keanu Reeves seems like such a gem that like actually cares about the people that like love him as an actor. So yeah, I don't know, Keanu Reeves is just a real wholesome guy, and the fact that he did this is like extra wholesome. He didn't have to do that, so all around just really wholesome moment, and I just wanted to end it on that note because that's just a great moment. Thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed. If you would like to support me in making more content like this, then I have a Patreon in the description down below, or equally you can click on that join button on the channel to support me. It helps a lot more than you might realize. By like, we had to take Koshak to the vet, and that's kind of expensive. She's doing all right now. I'm giving her antibiotics, but support genuinely helps pay for things like that. It helps pay for our electricity, and it just helps support me make more content. So genuinely thank you to everybody that does support me. Just a big special thank you to everyone that does support the channel. I feel like I kind of robot repeat the same thing when I talk about my supporters, but it genuinely means so much that there are people out there that like my content enough to want to support me, and that kind of baffles my mind eternally. So thank you so much to everybody that does support me. It means so much. Other than that, thank you so much for watching the video, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed, and as always, I will see you in the next video. Peace out.